same thing happens. So we're changing up a variable right now based on the way that you guys wanted to conduct your experiment, okay? So right now we already have the baking soda. So what do we need to do next?
Vinegar.
Vinegar, okay. So I'm gonna let you guys pour the vinegar right here. We have a measuring cup of vinegar. I'm come to your side. All right, Sherry, you can hold that. Don't go until we count. Because both partners have to know we're ready. So you count for me. You say ready, go.
Wait, is it okay if I pour some outside?
Yeah, it's okay. And look, I'm gonna actually see if you can kind of pour it in the middle there so that I can get the balloon on quick. Okay. Say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, here. Let me.
Ew, made me.
What now? So what do you think? What did you observe happening? Different in that experiment.
I hear the fizz.
Yeah, you heard it was a little bit louder. We heard that happening, didn't we? What else did you observe, Sherry?
Well,
Hey,
it didn't. I think it blew up like a little bit faster, so you didn't have enough time to do it.
So it blew up a little bit faster, so we really didn't have enough time to get that balloon on there as quick. I wonder why.
Because it went up quick.
I wonder why pouring the vinegar onto the baking soda caused it to go up faster than pouring the baking soda onto the vinegar. Does anybody have any thoughts? What do you think?
Maybe which one, either one will do the same.
Okay, okay. I'm wondering, it's just about the method, the order that you combined it in, okay? Now let's look over here. Emil, which one did you want to do? Baking soda or vinegar first?
Vinegar.
You want to do vinegar first? Okay. Alright, so let's get your bottle in the middle and take the top off. Make sure your safety goggles are over your eyes. And we're going to do her vinegar in, and then do you want a spoonful you want a spoonful of the baking soda into it? Okay. All right, where's your spoon? Right, hold it with this hand over here. With this hand. Okay. Now you count down. Say 3, 2, 1, and then start drawing.
3, 2, 1. I hear the fizz. Can I touch it?
Let's let it inflate. Wow. Those words great.
Hey,
What did you observe happening?
there's a drop right there.
Yeah, it's okay. What did you observe happening? Did it happen the same as Sherry? Sherry, what did you observe? Could you compare and contrast between the two?
Well, mine went up like that, and hers just went up like that.
So yours went up at a faster rate.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Look
let's see. I wonder if spoonfuling. Over here, I have these little droppers. What do you guys think if baking soda was already in here and I tried to drop the vinegar in? Would it expand fast enough to inflate that balloon?
No. I don't know.
Why do you think probably not?
Because maybe it could go a little bit slower.
Because it would go too slow? Why do you think?
Because if you drop, it's going to fizz up a little, and then it's going to deflate. And
Can you drop? I still have some
Because
vinegar.
it would take me a really long time. Sherry said it would fizz up a little and then it would deflate. It would fizz up a little and then it would deflate. Because it would take me so long. It wouldn't go to the top. Yeah, let's just try a little bit. But I think that your hypothesis, Sherry, could be correct. So let's test her hypothesis. Do you see any fizz?
No. Yes. Yeah, look.
Now, is it expanding at a rate quick enough for us to get a balloon on the
It's
top?
not even getting halfway. How can it go to the top of the ball?
So do you think it's because I'm doing a little bit at each time, or what do you think?
Hey, maybe you should put a lot in there.
Maybe I should put a lot. Do you think that'll blow up the balloon?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about
Now,
mine?
which way do you want it? How do you want to do yours, Brandon?
Baking soda and then vinegar.
Okay, you're a brave one. All right. Here's ready to pour. Okay. You count for me. Say 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Let's see, because he almost poured. He kept pouring the whole time, even when it had already started coming up. So I wonder if that has to do with letting his balloon get so high.
Hey, still got more.
So Brandon, what did you observe happening?
It just went straight up. The more I poured, the more it went. The more I poured, the more it went, and it went up really fast.
Yeah, it sure did. Okay, so you know what I'm wondering? Yesterday we talked about, Jillian, a soluble and an insoluble substance. What did we say was the definition of soluble?
Isn't soluble something that you can't, like sugar, it can't like dissolve into water?
So that would be insoluble. Yeah, a soluble is not, soluble was like the food coloring, right? Because it was easily dissolved inside the liquid, a liquid to a liquid. Jillian in a meal. Eyes on Miss Brascho. Okay, spoon down, eyes on Miss Brascho. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for following directions. Okay, my question is, what do you think this baking soda is? Soluble, easily dissolvable, or insoluble, not easily dissolvable?
That's hard.
Is there any left?
Probably it's
So not soluble, so insoluble, because I still see some. I don't think it all got mixed up, do you? So my question is, what if I took this balloon off and I just tried to pour more vinegar in? Do you think the balloon would expand as much?
Yes.
You do?
No, because if you take it off, it's just gonna
It's gonna blow out
All right, do you guys want to try?
Yes.
Okay, let's try. Alright, so I'm not, Alright, I'm not adding any more baking soda. We're only putting in the acid. The base is not getting any more added to it. And we're going to see if there's enough pressure to expand this balloon again. Alright, Brandon, go for it.
Doesn't look like
not as fast and not as big.
So Sherry said not as fast and not as big. Why do you think?
Because I didn't have a lot.
Because you didn't have enough baking soda.
Because it didn't have enough baking soda. So that reaction, making that solid go with that liquid, it wasn't quite enough, was it, for the two to mix? Okay, awesome. Does anybody else have anything you want to share about that? I have another observation, another question, another wonder that I have. Okay? Has anybody ever seen this before?
Yes, I take them before.
Did you take them sometimes when your tummy hurts?
Yeah.
They're Tums, and they're antacids, so they have an acid in it, just like acid, okay? So this is kind of like our base, and I have a hypothesis. Listen when your teacher's talking. If you have a question, show me a signal, okay? I have a question about, I would like to do an experiment similar, but I want to change up some variables. This is water, and this is nothing, and this is nothing. And I'm going to put vinegar in these two because I was wondering, what if the shorter bottle would blow up the balloon quicker? Because it didn't have to expand quite high as enough. Okay, so we're going to put some vinegar in this one. And then we're going to put vinegar in this one.
But then you wouldn't have a lot of vinegar.
But there's still more in there.
Okay, and we're going to I'm going to do first the Tums with water. Then we're going to do Tums with vinegar. And we're going to compare and contrast. And then we're going to do vinegar with the shorter bottle. Dun, dun, dun. Finally seeing what happens. So I have some that I kind of crumpled up here.
What? I can't see it. I can't see. Oh.
So I'm going to drop them in there. I'm going to drop them in. And
Why don't you crumple them up? It's not expanding.
The Tums taste bad.
Tastes good. It's because it wasn't.
Because water is not, doesn't have, water is water.
normal. It doesn't have a lot of.
So it's kind of neutral, right?
Anything.
Doesn't do anything. So it doesn't have that acidity in it to cause the chemical reaction. Is that what you're thinking?
Let's try the little one.
All right, so let's try this one with vinegar. So let's try some Tums with vinegar this time. Okay. Anything happening?
Nope. Nope. Yeah.
Maybe it will do it after a little while.
Maybe it'll take a while. We'll keep them there and we'll observe them.
Yeah.
So even though I'm seeing a
I saw
few fizzles, I do see a few fizzles, don't I?
Yeah, but I saw the balloon.
But not quite at the rate as the baking soda.
No.
Because it's not in a powder form. That's a good observation.
We need to make it more.
Okay, now here we go. Brascho has to be quick with this one. All right, Brandon, I'm going to get you to spoon in baking soda. Get your safety goggles back on. Spoon in some baking soda and drop it quick. Ready, go.
It blows up the.
Oh.
Where'd it
What
go?
happened?
Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
It blew up like a volcano.
I know. So you know what I'm thinking?
What?
I'm thinking that pressure was so much
When are we gonna go
that
outside?
because my hand, I'm thinking that the pressure was so much that
it blew up.
it couldn't even hold it. Do you think that had something to do with the bottle being shorter?
Yes.
The balloon skipped.
You think
off
it
my
did?
arm.
Okay, I want you to put your safety goggles down. And when I call your name, I want you to come get your science journal,
Oh,
Sherry,
look at
quickly, and a pencil. And I want you to go to the carpet and start copying our T-chart. And we're going to talk about some differences that we observed. Okay, Joseph, Jillian, Emil.
Help me, Brendan.
Okay, you can write your name on the front. Jillian.
When are we gonna
go
go
get
get
the
the prize?
Okay, in just a minute, as soon as we finish this. Okay?
I need to put.
All right, now we have, yesterday we did a sequence of events and we talked about the order. I need you guys to listen.
Let's do the next one.
Okay? So we're going to do the next one. And if you can sit on your knees and look up at the chart that we have over here on the board and go ahead and draw a big T down the middle, just like I have up here, okay? Go ahead and draw a big T. So eyes on me, Jillian. Eyes on me, okay? Now we're going to talk about the bottle with vinegar and baking soda, and then we're going to talk about the bottle with water and antacids. So I'm going to draw a quick picture first. Here's my bottle, and then what if I were to do the balloon on the top? Would I draw a big balloon or a deflated balloon?
Big balloon.
Big. Because it did work, didn't it? Yes. Okay? So one observation that we could make would be, well, our hypothesis was that it would inflate. Was our hypothesis correct, Joseph? It was. So what could we say? What was something that we observed with the bottle with vinegar and baking soda?
Well, when we put the vinegar in and then poured the baking soda and the balloon deflated.
Inflated at a fast rate.
And it did it pretty quick.
Okay, so we'll say the